Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the third Christmas 2022 update from GWV. So here we go again, time to bring you another Christmas update. Once again, we'll be looking at the long-range CFSV2 6Z run at Metociela.fr, and we'll be having a look to see what the CFS, latest CFS 6Z run is showing for Christmas 2022 for only the third time. From our Christmas Countdown. Done 2 Christmas Countdowns so far. Both of them were for mild, wet, windy Christmas. We're very early days with these updates. We'll have a look and see what update number 3 has to say in a moment. I want to say thank you so much to Richard for the amazing Christmas Day updates gift. Thank you so much, Richard, for the gift. I love it. It's so seasonal and festive. Thank you so much, my friend. I've got 2 gifts this year, so this is like gift number 1, and we've also got gift number 2, so we can alternate them with each update. Thank you so much, Richard, for the lovely seasonal Christmas updates gift. Thank you so much, RedshowShield.fr, for supplying the charts as well. Let's move over there then. So here we go. Just so once again, we're only looking at this for trends at the moment. It's much too far away to try and, get detail for Christmas. So we're looking for the early to mid to late December to early January period, around the Christmas time frame. And if we get the same scenario cropping up time after time with this CFSV2 model, then we'll be actually have got a little bit of trend. But of course, it might not be the right trend. Last year we had a trend for quite cold Christmases, and we ended up with a mild Christmas in the end. So yeah, just because you get a trend doesn't necessarily mean it's the correct one. Anyway, let's start then. So thank you so much everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and whatnot. Thank you so much to all of you for doing that. Right, so you're going to begin on the 1st of December with high pressure to the east and low pressure to the west. This area of low pressure coming into quite cold air, so we might be delivering a little bit of wintry stuff in western parts of the country. As we run through the first week of December on this CFS run, high pressure is to our east, ridging in from the east, bringing quite a bit of dry and you would have thought relatively chilly weather on the opening days of December. Not particularly cold, but probably quite chilly, frost and fog, that sort of thing. Now, as we're going into the end of the first week of December, high pressure begin to relocate out to our west. So we've got a little bit of cold snap coming in from the north here with this area of low pressure pushing down to our east. That could deliver a few wintry showers into eastern and southeastern parts of the country. It's mainly dry, but frost will be possible overnight and whatnot. Right, we're moving into the second week of December. High pressure remains out to our west. It does look very cold across much of northern Europe. Plenty of northerly winds bringing really cold air to Scandinavia, northeastern Europe, sort of central eastern parts of Europe as well. There's plenty of cold weather on the continent. Where we are, we're close to this area of high pressure, so this is protecting us from the worst of the cold. There will probably be frost and fog again with that area of high pressure, but overall, we are keeping the coldness of the weather at bay up to the middle part of December in that area of high pressure. Now we're beyond mid-month and also high pressure beginning to go northwards. So now we are beginning to pull in something quite a lot colder from the north. We're on the 17th of December. Cold front is moving southwards. That would be introducing a proper cold push from the north. That will bring snow showers into northeast parts as high pressure moves out towards Greenland and Iceland. So a little bit of a cold snap there as we begin the run up to Christmas. So a few colder days, around 17th, 18th, 19th. However, the high pressure is toppling southwards and we're introducing milder air off the Atlantic once again. So we're turning milder, wetter and windier here just before Christmas. It's 22nd of December. As that low pressure dies through, again, it's bringing a little bit of a cooler snap, colder snap on the back of that low pressure there as we come to the eve of Christmas Eve, 23rd of December. We have got some cold air that's drifted in from the north, again probably enough to deliver wintry showers to northern and eastern parts of the country. However, we're getting up towards Christmas Eve now, and we're going back into those milder west-southwesterly winds again. So Christmas Eve looking milder, wetter and windier here. With heavy rain, strong winds sweeping across the country. That clears away to quite a stormy day by the look of it for Christmas Day itself on this CFS run. So stormy, relatively mild in the south, probably a bit cold in the north. Could be a little bit of winteriness with that low pressure to the north of Scotland on the northern side of the low. Generally, however, the main thing about it is that it's very stormy, really tight back ice bars, so severe gales lashing the country. A proper Christmas Day storm. Wow, wow, wow. It's been a long while. Excuse me, it's been a long while since had a Christmas Day quite like that. Blimey, look at those isobars there on Christmas night. Goodness gracious me. We certainly know it if that verified. So very stormy. For this Christmas Day, for this third Christmas update, that low pressure sweeping away to our east for Boxing Day, leaving us with sunshine showers, really, and possibly cold enough for those showers to be a bit wintry up in the north. They would be just rain showers down in the south. Right, let's start moving up towards the new year then. It looks like the Atlantic is well and truly on the accelerator, so further wet and windy weather pushing through. Between Christmas and New Year in the no man's land, between Christmas and New Year. That's New Year's Eve itself, so we get quite a significant low again on the 30th of December there, another windstorm and whatnot. That leads us to New Year's Eve itself with sunshine and showers, and then the next low rattling through for New Year's Day, so a stormy start to 2023, severe gale force winds. Again, it's a very stormy period on this CFS run between Christmas and New Year. Very, very stormy period indeed. Right, so further on to the first week of January, low pressure begins to clear through to Scandinavia. High pressure begins to return. So after that stormier Christmas to New Year period, it's actually beginning to try and settle down again with high pressure just out to our west. And turning colder as well as we get into the second week of January. The high pressure becoming mid-Atlantic ridge, low pressure diving down the North Sea. That's pulling wind into a much colder northerly or northeasterly. So this is the coldest spell of winter so far, but we're seeing high pressure out of Iceland, low pressure through the continent, winds in from a north or a northeasterly direction, looking very cold, and you would thought quite a bit of snow coming in with those easterly winds as well through the second week of January. The high pressure then sort of moves away, low pressure coming back in from the north, so it turns a bit milder for a time, or a bit less cold, but then we're back into those cold northerlies again. So this is quite a cold run of weather actually, about 10 days of genuinely quite cold and wintry weather in the middle part of January before we go eventually back into milder, wet and windy weather again by the 19th. We shall not go any further than that because we are well beyond Christmas. Right, okay. Update number 3 is done, and a little bit more interesting this one. Christmas looking very stormy, clearly. Christmas to New Year, lots of deep areas of low pressure sweeping in from the Atlantic, gale force winds, severe gales, heavy bouts of rain. Probably cold enough at times, a little bit of wintriness in the north. There is like that potent cold snap that takes place later on into January as well. Before Christmas, a few little cold snaps coming and going. So at least got a little bit more seasonality and variability within this update. However, we have got to say that for Christmas, there is quite a clear trend at the moment, albeit we're only 3 updates in, to be unsettled and potentially even rather stormy. Well, we're going to do update number 4 on Sunday, so we'll see what the CFS model has to say then. For this Christmas update, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Richard for the Christmas updates gift, and I shall stop the video there, and the next installment of Christmas Countdown will be on Sunday. So I shall see you then for that. But for this third Christmas update, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.